Hello, and welcome to the Night Owl Show, where we eat breakfast for dinner, and we know you're watching because our only competition is a 6-year-old lady who is trying to sell you knives. Joining me today is the Executive Director of the Byron City Forest Preserve, Todd Tucker. Todd, it's great to have you with us.
Nice to be here.
So tell us a little bit about the Forest Preserve. What is it, and what do you do?
Well, first of all, I'm the Executive Director, so therefore I have lots of responsibilities, but a Forest Preserve District is a state statute. Forest preserves were invented a couple hundred years ago, and it's a unit of local government. And Forest Preserve's main job is to protect, preserve, and educate about land, and preserve animals and plants.
Wow, I didn't realize so much went into the Forest Preserve. It seems like you would put on a lot of events there. Do you know what type of events that you host?
Yeah, we host a lot of events. We have a lot of different departments. First of all, we have outdoor education department, where we have a lot of school groups come in and we teach them about the natural environment. We also have preschool. We have a golf course, so therefore we do a lot of golfing events. We put on weddings. We have a natural history museum. We have an observatory that we do events at. And then also one of our main jobs is we do prairie restoration and restore habitat for wildlife.
Right. The preserve, a museum, and a golf course. Sounds like a very big job description. What would you say your favorite part of the job is?
I think with anything, for me, it's really rewarding to be able to buy and protect land and kind of give back to nature. That's the core of it. But probably with any job, one of my favorite parts is the interactions you have with the people there. They're what make it kind of special, and the different relationships you form with them. And then also providing a great service to our taxpayers and our patrons in a lot of different ways through different programs and aesthetics that we offer through environmental education programs.
Oh, wow. So which program, if you could narrow one, would be your absolute favorite?
Well, one of the bigger ones that we have, it'd be hard to choose favorites, but Halloween on the Prairie program we have. We do hay rides, Halloween programs for kids, get exposure to the preschool and to our museum. And we have anywhere, depending on weather, 750 to 1,100 people that'll come out for that program. We give a free hot dog lunch to them, and they do apple picking and stuff like that. So that's one of my bigger and probably more public events. Yeah.
Well, sounds like a great time. Wonderful. Well, I'll be right back after this short break to take a look at some of the items that Todd's brought in for us today.
You know, that was our last jar. We really ought to plant some more tomatoes.
I suppose I could try.
Ski Bronx.
Build pyramids.
Ski on bare feet. Fly through the air.
Ski Bronx is
A team. Entertainment.
Thrilling.
Ski Bronx is about friends.
family.
And the fun.
Ski Bronx could help you.
Stay fit. Stay out of trouble.
And build friendships.
To join the Ski Bronx, come to our show.
Check us out on the web.
Or come find us on Facebook.
Welcome back. Todd, what have you brought in for us to see today?
Well, a couple things that the Forest Preserve produces. One is honey, and then we also have pure maple syrup. So pure maple syrup comes from sugar maple trees, which we have on site. We tap all the trees ourselves. We have another event, which is a Maple Syrup Fest. In March, we'll serve about 400 people pancakes and stuff and use our real maple syrup. And then the honey, depending on the year, we produce anywhere from about 3,000 to 6,000 pounds of honey. And we generally sell out of that. We produce that by the end of the summer, and it's probably gone 2 months later.
Nice. Which one of the two is your favorite?
Pretty hard to say. I suppose probably the maple syrup, because it's a cool process. It's a long process. You have to evaporate 40 gallons of water to get 1 gallon of maple syrup. But it's kind of neat. You tap the trees. We do a lot. We also do programs with 1st grade and 5th graders from the town come out and see the process and see our evaporating pan and the whole process.
Nice. Exactly how long does it take to make maple syrup?
It probably, for a first batch, we draw anywhere from about a gallon or two. And it probably takes about 6 to 8 hours to get that first batch. And then after that, you're at about 4.5 hours for every batch.
Wow, and for honey?
Honey, it just takes it takes the bees anywhere from about May to a couple months to take the first draw off. But they produce honey about 4 months.
Nice. Well, simply wonderful then. I'm afraid that's all we have time for today. A big thank you to Todd Tucker for stopping by, and we will see you next time on the Night Owl Show. Good night.